and today we are playing the Princes of the Apocalypse. Story so far, the party, after having multiple skirmishes with the elemental evil cults, has taken the fight to them. After several failed assassination attempts, the party has went on the offensive and has just successfully cleared out the Temple of the Black Earth. After a series of very I'm good with words today, I know. After a series of very near-death experiences as they travel deeper through the temple, however, they have decided to regroup and go back to town. And that's where we are picking up today. So guys, at the end of the last session, you guys were retreating from whatever that was below the Temple of Black Earth. You were making your way back to Red Larch to regroup and replan whatever is going to happen next. Okay, just a reminder: the travel time from the temple to Red Larch is roughly about 5 days, and so it's about around the 6th day where you guys have traveled, you've rested, and you are now waking up in Red Larch. And let's move everybody to Red Larch, and then pick it up from there. So if you haven't already, go ahead and take a long rest. You can recover your class abilities, all that stuff. Also, crane off. I know you still had a couple days left from your res sickness. That would be removed. And yes, the horn is almost ready. I think after one more long rest, you would be it would refresh. So, being in town, is there anything anyone would like to do? No? Just gotta sit here in silence? Cool.
Did we find any magic items that we could sell to the guy that wanted to buy them?
Oh, I don't know. If you guys had found anything, it would have been added to your folder in your journal. No, it's not looking like you did. Where is... Oh, here it is. Discord's lagging?
I think it's better now.
Are you lying to me? Because I'm showing 41 ms. Alright, just let me know if getting anything else there. Okay. Well, Maru's very hurt. He's just gonna spend the session resting in the farmhouse. Get out of here.
I'm gonna go to Gaelker.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with him because I need to buy some items.
Okay, so making your way to the quote-unquote barbershop that we all know is not really a barbershop. You see Gyalker has surrounded himself with his usual cronies again. And he stands there at the back of the room, looking at all of you, expectantly. He throws out his hand. So, what have you brought for me?
Well, mostly coin if I have something to purchase from you.
Something to purchase? Tell me, what are you looking for?
Well, we're in the rough of it, so I'd like to have some more potions, but I know scrolls make their way past you once in a while. Something that can be cast as a ritual.
Ritual scrolls. This is interesting. So, what exactly would you be looking for? Remember, the items I have here aren't really for purchase per se. I'm more of a intermediary.
I know, but if something were to
if you pay my fine, I can put the feelers out there for you and try to locate something that you seek.
understandable, and if something were to lose its way, during its passage through you, sometimes bandits are fierce on the road. I assume we can cover the. That aside, I'm looking for some ways to understand magic better, or to detect it in the area, and certainly healing potions.
Well, potions I do have available, but if you'd like me to try and search, it's 100 gold pieces for a 10-day. It'll cover my expenses and labor costs, And then if ever we find something, we'll be sure to notify you.
Okay, I'm gonna give him 20 platinum.
Ooh. He kind of looks at the coins and looks back up at you. Oh?
I've shed a lot of blood for this coin, and I'm sure I'll shed more, but there will be more to come as of it.
And
I know
this is just to find your scroll.
And if you find anything else interesting, there's more coin to be had.
All right. I'll get my men on it right away.
And those potions in the meantime.
Oh, yes, of course. One moment, let me look and see. And he snaps his fingers, and a couple of his attendants start rooting around in the back. So he's like, what kind of potions are you looking for again?
Healing potions as strong as you have.
The strongest I have? Well, I would tell you, I have some supreme healing potions. Rarest in all the land. Available to you for the low price of 5,000 gold. Yeah, go ahead, Kranoth. So he looks at you, he's like, how many would you like?
I might take 2. What else do you have for the variety of healing potions?
Oh, well, below that would be the superior healing potion for 500 gold apiece. Which reminds me, do I have the healing potion macro here?
Do you have any greater as well?
I do. Yeah. Those are only 100. Yep, okay, cool.
I want 5 greater and 2 superior.
Okie dokie.
Was that 100 apiece for the
Yep, so
greater?
that'd be 1,500.
Got it.
Do. Drink. No.
I will hand him 110 platinum.
Okay.
Oh, no, 150 platinum, excuse me.
Yeah, okay. I knew that wasn't the right amount, Captain. All right. What about you, Junior? You said you needed to do some shopping too.
I need a quiver of arrows.
He looks at you, indignant. A quiver of arrows? Son, what do you take me for? Why don't you go to the sundry down the way? They have adventuring supplies. This is for things more exquisite.
Listen, if you've given me armor before, you could give me some arrows, okay?
Ha! No.
Excuse my friend for being brash. We've been in a hurry lately, and I'll throw him 10 platinum.
I like how you're just kind of throwing around all this coin.
I'm sure Gelker appreciates my hospitality.
Here we go. Put that. Alright, he takes your coin as a sign of good faith. And again, redirects you to the sundry.
We'll go to the sundry then. I'm leaving.
Yay!
Head back to the farm.
That's exactly what they are, Godfrey. They're actually larger sized health potions, but they have a red label with white lettering on them.
It's the label that makes them really expensive.
Yeah. Be like, you know, I'm really cool. I only drink Supreme brand health potions. Oh no. We have to do that now. Kilter! Get on it! Alright, anyway. So, you're going to the sundry. Yes, you can purchase anything on the adventuring gear table for the listed price.
So once I get back to the farm, I'm going to furiously start on another set of equations.
You're going to do what now?
But I've got like butcher paper and nails on the wall and like charcoal to draw, and I'm starting another set of equations while people are killing time.
Oh, great.
Okay. So he's started doing his weirdo culty thing, right? And as Roven is making his way to the sundry, shortly after, you hear a commotion outside, and this is coming from all of you as well, because there's a loud sound, many voices overlapping, people shouting at each other. You hear someone go, "Hey, stop that!" And then a moment later, you hear voices breaking out in a low chanting.
I'm going to go see what's going on.
Okay, let's say that they are at the northern entrance to town on the road. Yeah, see what's going on. Yeah, let's move this over here, so it's not taking up all the space. As you guys approach, you can see several strangely dressed people standing in the street. There are 4 of them that are holding a large crate, and one who's dressed in priest garb chants as the others open the box, and the box is engraved with a recurring elemental symbol. As the lid is removed, you can see a brownish light emanating from the top of the box. And the priest removes this orb resembling a crystal ball. It pulses and thrums with power. The air practically vibrates as they hold it. The priest holds the orb aloft and continues to chant while the others begin to kneel.
Hey, whatever it is you're doing, stop.
We shall not! Ogre March the Mighty has found you wanting and has passed judgment on you. You shall interfere with us no longer!
I'm going to.
Do you want to stab him?
I'm going to stab him and spend a
Let's move everybody. Oh, it's wondrous,
Wondrous
item time.
Hooray, everyone's favorite time of the game. Maybe it'll be something that changes the game, like
All
a
right,
bag
let's
of
see.
devouring.
We have a Kranoth, a Tapio, a Roven, a Godfrey, Pick Ben. Okay, and then our party composition: 1 Black Earth Priest, 2 Black Earth Guards, 4. Oh my God.
I'd like to imagine that we've learned not to ask any more questions. Just like when you see people doing weird stuff, just
Stab first, ask questions later.
I was going to disarm him.
Well, hold on. Let me put stuff on the map, and then what did I say? 2 guards, 4 monks, priest.
Also, what element are these guys?
Well, they're talking about Ogremok, and it's letting off a brown light. So,
I see.
Okay, so here we are. Go ahead and roll initiative. All right, and you
Oh, you're kidding me.
added number 27. Oh,
Hey, you're up front.
that's a good one. Javelin of Lightning. Okay. Wait a minute. It helps if I roll the initiative for the bad guys.
Oh God.
They don't need it? Okay.
Dad, not 20 dough.
Bum, 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 Okay. Alright. Let's go ahead and get this started, right? So the monks will go first. And the monks were the 4, they were carrying the crate. But now that the priest is holding that crystal ball in the air, the 4 of them set the crate down on the ground and rush forward. And they are very they move with precision, and they coordinate their attacks as you see them all descend on Tapio. And they walk up. The monks are unarmed, but they just start lashing out and punching against him. And I believe only 1, 2 of those hit. Let's see. It looks like 2 hits for a total of 10.
Yep.
All right, after that, Pikmin.
So much Discord lag.
Maybe.
Is this coming through?
Yeah, I can hear you.
So I'm going to use 5 feet of movement to step next to Tapio. And then I'm going to cast Fly on both of us. Great vertical.
Fluffy wing. Okay. Are you finished?
Hold on. Yeah, I suppose that's all.
Okay, Cranoth on his turn. He's just gonna attack the monk that is next to him. Ooh-wee. 28. And then the guards are gonna take their turn. They step forward. And they see that Roven has his eye on the priest, right? And they are just simply going to try and stop you. The first one trying to grab you and grapple you. So contested strength checks. Glad I was able to catch more than a couple minutes like last night. Have a good game. Try not to kill everyone. All right, Tarantagash, thank you for stopping in. Oh. Which one is grappled? You never remember. That's restrained. That's stunned. Grappled. Alright, the other guard, he's going to try and bop you. Yep. Bad. Then the priest. The priest is going to target and I think shatter is it 10-foot radius? 10-foot radius. So the priest he sees Pikmin flying up in the air and he points at you and he's just going to cast shatter directly in your space.
Counter spell.
Yes, that is a thing that you can do. It's anything below level 3 is just automatically just kaput, right?
So yeah, I'm going to use the Pearl Slap. It normally would be 4th or higher, so 3rd or 3rd or lower is automatically canceled. In this.
Okay, so you cancel the shatter. And then as you do, he scowls and he says, "It matters not. Ogre Mock will still lay waste to the interlopers." And he raises that crystal higher in the air. Godfrey?
I'll use 30 feet or 25. Down here. I'll take attack of opportunity from one of them.
Okay. Alright, he misses.
Alright, that's a miss. Then I'll do Spirit Guardian.
What's the radius on guard? Oh, wait.
15, yeah. I think I got everybody.
all of them, almost. What's your save DC? It's not included in the attack.
Uh, 13.
You only have a what? 13?
That's what it says, I think.
Yep. Your wisdom is bad. Alright, 13, and it's Dex for Guardians? Why isn't it in the sheet, damn it?
Wisdom.
Oh, hold on, I was fixing it so that it showed all this stuff and you closed it. My saves will give you half. There we go. Nope. Alright. So first, fail both guards. Pass fail. Monk times 2. Pass fail. So it was 15 damage. Okay. After that, I think that's it, right?
Yep.
Roven.
Can I try to push this guard that's grappling me?
Yeah, let's say that would be you using your action to escape the grapple.
Okay, so do I need to make a check or?
Yep. Strength save. Alright, sure. So you're able, yeah, you're more than capable of just forcing your way out of the hold and pushing him off of you.
Okay, I'm gonna move here. I'll provoke the attack 5.
Yeah, you will. Alright.
I'm going to use action surge. And I'm going to attack the priest using superiority die to use lunge.
To use what?
Lunging attack increases the reach for that attack by 5 feet.
Which would make it a 10-foot reach, right?
Yes.
So, how are you hitting him?
Dang it. Just let that other one hit me.
Yep. Take that 13 and then hit the priest with the lunging attack. Although, I mean, is that still the maneuver you want? Because, I mean, if you're gonna take both AOs, you could have just walked up to him and attacked him normal.
Listen, there was a flaw in my plan, and I don't really like it. It's fine. Just and then I'll hit him a bunch more times because I can.
Wait, can you?
I
For
mul-
that
I do-
attack.
Just
You-
for that one attack. Oh.
Yeah.
Uh,
That you might just want to walk on up.
there you go. Just hit him.
Oh my.
My frustration really angers me.
18. Yep. Okay, so the priest falls over dead, right? And as he does, he drops that crystal orb. It clangs on the ground as it does. It flashes a bright light, and it continues to thrum and pulse as it rolls away. It stops maybe 5 feet away from the two of you. Do I have a brown
So it's right here.
orb? I think let's call it that one right there.
Could I pick it up?
Sure. Can he pick it up?
I'm going to pick it up and keep it so no one else can have it. And that's it.
Yes, you can totally pick it up. Alright, Tapio.
Okay, I'm going to move. So I want to fly to this location and 20 feet up. So 2 of them can.
Yes, because the other one's already used his. Punch. They missed.
And then I'm going to cast Call Lightning.
Twice in 2 days. Yep, that is a lightning. I'm assuming it's going to be this spot right here between the three of them.
Yep.
All right, you make the roll. 11 lightning. 11? Wow. Okay, so let's make some dex checks. 1 pass, 2 fail. This guy dies. That guy gets hurt real bad. This guy gets hurt not so much. Okay, finished?
Does anyone of the enemies have weapons that could hit me?
Well, those monks, they don't have any weapons. They use unarmed strikes. And then the Black Earth guards have Morning Stars. So no ranged at all.
Okay, I'll just stay at this location, and that's all.
The monks, being unable to hit you, they're gonna run forward and beat the crap out of Godfrey. Oh, I'm so tired. Excuse me. All miss. They just kind of flail helplessly against your armor. Pigman?
I'm going to Eldritch Blast those monks. So top one on the left and then a crit fail.
Enemies have their advantage on attack rolls against you, Kappa.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, they have no ranged weapons. We already. Alright, Kranoth. Gonna do some more sword swinging. And that's it. So then the guards attack Godfrey and Kranoth. Godfrey both miss. Raynoth both miss. Wait. No, they don't. And then Godfrey, it's your turn.
I'll just finish off the wounded.
That is a hit. What? You didn't give any rousing speeches.
I always give rousing speeches.
Yes. Roven.
Is this orb made of glass? Is it a glass orb?
Is the orb made of glass? No. Most certainly not. So I'm taking it you're gonna use your action to kind of examine this orb.
I mean, yes, I'm gonna feel the orb.
Okay.
So
When you look at it, okay, it is not glass, more like crystal. It seems to be transparent, but there is a core of this swirling brown energy. And as stated before, holding it, it kind of pulses. It's not quite vibrating, like it's not a physical movement, but the power it radiates travels clear up your arm. It's roughly 12 inches in diameter, and it weighs about 10 pounds. And it is that's all the information that you're going to be able to gain.
okay. Then I'm gonna second wind as my bonus action.
Okay.
And that is all.
Tapio.
Call lightning at this location.
At this location right here. Sorry, Cranoth.
Hello, this is Lightning speaking.
And all right. So 9 and dead and 9 and dead. Okay.
Yeah, that's all.
Pikmin.
Hey, I can hear again.
Hi. You're good at this.
So what bad happens?
You have disadvantage on spell attacks until the end of the turn. Until the end of your next turn. So the second Eldritch Blast is made with disadvantage.
So see if I critical fail again.
Yes. No. But 14 is a miss.
That's all. I'm done.
Ah. Hey, wait a minute. Cranoth is back.
Just
Okay, well, I'll let you roll. So you hit for 15, and then your second attack? Okay, and that will kill the last of the guards. So now what do you guys do?
So
I wonder where that orb went.
Well, I mean, you don't have to wonder. Like, you can see Rovin's holding it.
Oh, okay. I thought he hit it. So what is it?
I don't know. It feels very crystally. I'm going to. I kind of want to do this, but it's probably a bad.
What do you want to do?
I want to throw it on the ground and break it.
I don't know. I have to look at what all that says. Precious metal stones dominate. No, none of that has anything to do with this. Okay, you want to throw it on the ground and break it. Anyone opposed?
I mean, the DM chuckled, but no, not Krona.
Well, I was because Godfrey was PMing me something.
I was what? Nothing.
Okay, go ahead. You set it on the ground. Make an attack against it. Okay. You hit the orb, and as you do, you see a crack, right, begin to form on the exterior. It looks like it's on the verge of shattering, and as it cracks, you can feel a thrum of energy pulse throughout the air. Please don't hit it again.
But so far, nothing else. Just
No, it's obvious that there is some very strong magic here.
I would like to hit it again.
Are you sure about this?
They were using it for an evil purpose. It needs to be destroyed.
This could be like, you know, a bomb, and you're like setting it off right in the middle of town.
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
They were like summoning something with it, and it's probably best if it's destroyed.
Anyone else want to weigh in on this?
Nope, I'm just slowly hovering away.
All right, it seems like they're cool with it. Destroy it away.
I'm going to hit it again.
Yep. Oh, I see you already made the roll too. 15 for 9 damage. Well, I have bad news for everybody. This object is a devastation orb. And a devastation orb it's very much like Godfrey said. It is a bomb. And the orb, it has a devastating effect. In this case, it's a devastation orb of Earth. And as the orb is cracked, it detonates. And a tremor radiates out through the ground. It's like the town of Red Larch opens up and swallows itself. The houses collapse in on itself. Shards of earth rocket up from the ground, piercing through, and you can see in an instant most of the life that was here has been destroyed. The fissures rip through, extending almost as far as a mile in all directions. And it deals great damage to all of the structures within the town. As far as the people that are here, fissure opens beneath the structure, causes it to collapse. Where is the actual damage for this devastation orb? Do you think I could lift you? The affected sphere is contained within a 1 mile radius. point of origin. It subjects the entire area to the effects of the earthquake spell for 1 minute. So let's read that. Alright, tense tremor rips through the ground. Each creature on the ground must make a con save. So those of you, we actually have people flying. You might survive. So those of you that are on the ground, you all need to make con saves right now. Actually, here, let me pull this over so I don't have to keep closing it. Do you see what you've done? Ground. Each creature on the ground is concentrating makes a con save. That doesn't matter. Cast a spell, and each turn, creature's additional effects. The fissures radiate out. They are 10 feet by 10 feet wide, 10 feet deep. Extends on one edge of the spell's area. Creature 5d6 blades, knocked prone, is buried in the rubble, requires a DC. Oh. Okay, so, what is the con save for? Oh. So Godfrey, Roven, who else? Cranoth, I need a con save. Cranoth fails.
Red Larch, more like Dead Larch.
Yeah, well, I can't believe it. Okay, so those of you, one failed. So Cranoth is going to fall within one of the fissures that opens up. You take 1 bludgeoning damage, you fall 10 feet, and you're kind of laying at the bottom of one of these fissures. Roven and Godfrey, you're still standing on the ground, but you're kind of like prone as you lay there. However, because all of you're right in the center of town, like you're at the you're standing at the northernmost road, and there's buildings around you. I need Roven and Godfrey to make another dex save. Godfrey?
Oh, there he goes. 7.
Okay, so Roven, you dodge out of the way. Godfrey, you take 11 bludgeoning damage as a building collapses on top of you. He is buried and pinned underneath all the rubble. Roven, you're going to take half for 5 bludgeoning. And then over the course of the next 10 minutes, Red Larch is just decimated. And you guys are now stuck with trying to work out what happens next. So Pikmin and Tapio, you guys are literally flying right now. So you are completely safe, and you got it like a bird's eye view to watch the destruction of Red Larch. After you kind of like initially, it all happens so very fast. The orb cracks. These gigantic fissures radiate outward, creating massive devastation. And everyone is kind of stunned because of the severity of what just occurred. After a round, we'll say a round, everybody kind of comes to their senses, and then you can act. What are you going to do?
I'm going to go help Godfrey from under that building.
So just to recap, Godfrey is collapsed. He's under a building. He's pinned. Roven is standing. He's fine. Cranoth is in the bottom of a fissure, and the other 2 of you are flying.
So the entire town is ruined.
The entire town is ruined. Well, let me check something. Okay, I'm pretty sure because Red Larch is a very small town as it was, but
I'm pretty sure 1
yes,
mile like
it's
covered the whole
it's
thing.
yeah it's it destroys Red Larch and then 4 times as much of the surrounding area because Red Larch is only like 1/5 of a mile.
Look around, see who's, if anyone is scrambling to safety.
You can see that there are several people that are pulling themselves out of the rubble. You can see Ironhead is running through the streets. He's grabbing women and children and throwing them up on his massive shoulders as he tries to protect them from all the chaos that's unleashed. You see Kaylessa is kind of standing there in front of what used to be the helm at the High Sun. As she drops to her feet and just kind of covers her hand over her mouth in horror. You see another villager, one you're not familiar with, point at Roven. That drow just destroyed the town!
I mean, technically.
Kill the drow. Alright, so Roven said he's going to try and help Godfrey from underneath the rubble. Godfrey, I do want to point out, as you're buried here, you are suffocating. Okay? So maybe we should... what's your con? I know it's probably like something crazy, like 10 minutes. Okay, yeah. So Roven, go ahead and try to. I need a strength or athletics check to try and pull the stone and rubble away from Godfrey. That is not sufficient. There is way too much to. It's far too heavy for you to lift on your own. What were they supposed to accomplish in this town? This is where they live. This is where the party has been called home. What was that? I'm sorry.
I'm going to fly to the pit that Jagenoth is in, and I'll cast Spider Climb on him.
Okay, so then sure. So he can climb out of the fissure very easily.
Is Godfrey partially exposed?
No, he's completely buried.
All right, I'm gonna help Roven at least get a hand visible.
So, and how are you doing this? Are you just helping him?
Yeah, so I'm gonna help him on his next check, try and clear away some rubble, just so I can get a handhold on Godfrey.
Okay. All right, Roven, you can attempt it again with advantage. There are not enough cool things here. I might have to actually Photoshop this map, and I don't want to do work. Okay, 22 is sufficient. You are able to start kind of pulling aside rocks and rubble. You see Godfrey is pinned there, gasping for air. As you expose him to the light.
Is he still partially covered?
No. With the two of you working together, you eventually pull him free. Where the heck did I just put those? There they are.
All right. Then after that, I'm going to take the sky and see if there are any other cultists in the area.
Okay. Examining the area around Red Larch, no, you do not see anyone else. It's literally just the it is just the people that came. It was a small cell, and there's nothing else. Sorry, I got distracted. Would anybody like to do anything else?
The farm is totally ruined. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wonder if Maru's still in there.
It's a good question. Is anybody gonna go check on your hurt friend who was recuperating in the farm?
Yeah, I think we better run there. Just
Okay. As you guys travel to the farm, you see that it also has collapsed in on itself, and that there is no sign of Maru.
Is there any checks I could do to see if I can find anything to do with Maru?
Sure. You could, well, because the house is collapsed. I mean, you would need to kind of dig through the rubble in order to try and find him. So I mean, it would be a strength check to just try and, you know what, this is not working for me. A strength athletics to try and clear the rubble so that you can see if he's buried in there somewhere. Oh yeah, that'll work quite well. So you manage to dig, and you see Maru. He was already quite wounded, and he has been crushed by a large chunk of the ceiling rafter. He is unconscious, he's bleeding, and he looks like he is in grave danger. Let's try this again. Want this right here.
Well, I'll pick him up and I'll take him to and ask Tapio to heal him quickly.
Okay, I'm casting a spell.
Okay, the healing word works. You can see him begin to recover. He doesn't regain consciousness, but he no longer looks like he is in any mortal danger.
I like how you approached Tapio instead of me, because you knew.
Gotta keep it going, man.
Okay, now what?
Krinoff will start trying to help people out to get out of the area. I mean, not the full area, but at least out of the town, which would be the most dangerous. So Krinoff will basically do what Ironhead's doing in taking people out of the.
Are there any standing buildings remaining? Or pretty much, yeah, just everything's used.
No, there are some buildings that weren't completely destroyed. But there are not many of them. Overall, we'll say 70% of Red Larch's buildings were destroyed outright. And the other 30% have suffered extreme structural damage. It wouldn't be safe for people to continue to use them. Okay, now, come on. Too big? No, it's supposed to be 10 feet by 10 feet. Yeah, we'll call it like there.
Well, there's no point in staying here.
There's-
Might as well go deal with these cultists.
As you go to leave, you see one of the villagers shouts, "You have to help us! You can't just leave! Yeah, this is your fault!"
But I am helping.
Who's shouting at me? Some like random peasants.
Yeah, just some random peasants. They're mad because, their homes just got destroyed. And then you hear someone else shouting, "Maybe they should just go! Take that filthy drow with them!"
I'm gonna fly down into the face of the one who started this.
Okay.
What, Rovan?
Oh, the peasants. And what exactly do you think you want help with?
He kind of steps back because Pikmin is still very intimidating. I want my home to not be destroyed. You brought those cultists upon us.
I'm gonna follow him as he's continuing 1-2 back step. I'm a 1-2 forward step. Did you forget your town leaders were these cultists? Did you forget everything they've done to you every time we've tried to help? And now, when danger follows us at your doorstep, you still blame us.
This is your fault. I mean, that thing didn't have to be here. Why? I'm no sorcerer or magician, but couldn't you have tried to figure out what that thing was before you exploded it right on our doorstep?
The thing was always going to blow up, just like you were always going to be hunted because you're weak. These people, we're doing what we can, and you're lucky to be alive. I'm sorry that you're alive because you're pitiful.
Oh, damn.
You're no better than these cultists. They don't know anything, and neither do you. Now shut up and go die in a hole somewhere.
Well, there certainly are a lot of them around.
I'm just going to fly away from them.
Okay, so is everybody leaving town, or what is the actual plan for today?
I say we go back to the, one of the temples. I would say Stone Monastery.
Anyone else?
I'm trying to remember where we've been. But yeah, sure.
So let's say, okay, with the villagers being very bitter and hostile, before anything else, Rovan, how do you respond? The villagers are very angry, not with the group, with you, and and as you're standing here, you can hear them grumbling that the drow was out to get us all along. It's just like him. It's in their nature to kill and maim. How would you respond to this? Hello? I think I broke him.
I'm thinking.
Let me get some water.
Robin just says nothing, just turns around, just very furious about the comments, but just walks away.
Wow. Okay. So Rovin isn't going to going to respond to the village's hate. Pikmin's already suggested leaving. So let's say you guys turn your back to Red Larch and travel outside of town. You don't go very far because you just went through a harrowing ordeal, and you stop maybe an hour outside of town and make camp. And then you can discuss what you would like to do next. Yeah. Also, your character. Yeah, that was already established.
We just left him to the crowd. So these were the Earth guys, right? You want to go get revenge or something?
Revenge or something?
It's not a matter of revenge. It's just, will they kill us or will we kill them first? Though if you have any conscience, and I don't care for it, but if you do, how many people will suffer in our wake?
Apparently, Pikmin's words hit the party very hard. Nobody can come up with a response.
Oh, I'm struggling to come up with a response just after watching the town get destroyed.
Maru's begins to stir slightly. Oh, what happened?
Rovin destroyed the town.
What? How could he do this?
He hit an orb that some earth cultists were carrying, it turns out. It was very bad.
Why did you not stop him?
I mean, you know, Robin.
Yes, Rovin is an idiot. But
There you go.
any of you could have stopped him from doing so. The DM gave you plenty of
Godfrey
opportunities.
was the only one close enough. So, you know.
You're all being fools. It was always meant to blow up. Whether he did it or not, it was going to happen.
Maru passes back out.
Save your energy.
He'll just wake up conveniently when I need a mouthpiece.
The only fault that lies here is that on the Earth Cult. You want to take it out on them, then take it out on them.
So do we go back to the same place we fought the giants?
It doesn't matter where we go, they're all connected. Kill who you want. Is this a short rest or a long rest we're taking?
It's up to you. You
I'd
can
say
take
a
a
short
long.
rest and then head out. I'd like to lead them to that strange wall that I saw from Feathergale Spire.
Sure. All right. So you guys begin to travel to Feathergale Spire, right? And from where you're standing, let me put you guys on the map here. Like Feathergale Spire, remember it kind of overlooked this cliff, and that would be here. When you were standing at the top of Feathergale Spire, you guys can see this map, correct?
Yes.
Okay. When you guys were standing up here at the top of the spire, you saw the people walk into the side of the cliff way down here in Knife Point Gully. So in order to get way over there, you have to first climb down the mountain and then travel across.
Got it.
Or fly, right?
Or fly. Any wingsuits left? Possibly, but you guys don't have the proficiency to use them.
Cue a montage of us practicing.
Yeah, right.
Just jumping off the building, see what happens.
Well, if the map is accurate, it's a 150-foot drop.
We can
Unless you
climb
jump
down,
from up
right?
here. Then it's a bit longer.
This is the first time any of them have been here, right?
Yeah,
Actually,
no.
yes.
Oh yeah, actually, yeah.
All of the original party that fought the Howling Hatred, they are the dead.
What are you doing?
Do you have enough rope to get down?
It's only 130 feet-ish. So, yeah.
We could join the rope together.
Yeah, tie your ropes together and climb down slowly.
It's fine.
Oh, do I have a...
I could also wild shape into a giant eagle and get us down.
Yeah, he can wild shape into an eagle, carry one. You make 2 fly. And then the flyers carry 2 more? Maybe? I don't know.
I mean, I could just take multiple, one guy at a time and take multiple takes.
Godfrey, knock it off!
Okay, yeah, we'll taxi down on the eagle.
Okay, that'll work. Is it in Desert Valley? Where the heck? Because I know there's like encounters and stuff for here. Whoa! Nope. There it is. Okay. So as you guys begin to travel through the Sighing Valley, the features here, it's a very wide canyon. There's a small river that flows through. Obviously, you can see it there on the map. Rock rises from the canyon floor, and there are very sparsely populated grasses and plants. It's almost like a desert through here, as so very little is grown. As such, there's also very few animals. There's no plants to sustain them. The only creatures that you can actually see as you navigate through the valley are bloodhawks, vultures that fly through the air. And then as you look, you can see some other humanoid shapes moving along the river. They are a bit larger than like a medium-sized creature, and they are covered from head to toe in fur. But it's hard to get a good look at this distance.
Try and keep our distance quietly.
Sure. You begin to travel, and hold on, let me see here. Because if we land here, It's 1,600 feet. Where is it? Travel, travel, travel. Far in miles. Shit if I know. Let's say 0.25. Why not? Normal. What? Oh. Off-road. 0.02 days. Just a couple hours. It takes just a few hours to cross the gully on foot. Because I'm assuming you're not just going to carry everyone the whole day. Eventually you make it to the narrow fissure that cuts into the canyon wall. You can see that choked here in this narrow fissure, you can see pale brushes and shrubs. And there's a breeze that passes through the fissure. What are you going to do now?
Investigate the area.
Okay. As you begin to walk down slowly, you can see very clearly where you thought people were walking into the wall. See, it was just a matter of perspective. There is a stone-cut staircase here that leads down under the earth and rock.
Is it pitch black down that stairwell?
You know it.
Okay. Slowly advance on it.
Give me 1 second. Okay. There's an enormous chasm here that splits the earth as far as the eye can see in the pervasive subterranean darkness. A crude, narrow stairway hugs the rock alongside the chasm wall, twisting madly in hairpin turns around sharp outcroppings. Jagged and uneven, the stair threatens to spill travelers into the chasm's mouth. After several treacherous miles, the stairway terminates on a broad, flat landing that juts out over the immense black chasm. In the gloom, a lost dwarven city lays in ruins beneath the glittering cavern vault. Broken statues stand in the midst of empty plazas, staring sightlessly into the darkness. A huge step pyramid rises at the edge of the precipice, and from the moat that surrounds it, a misty waterfall whispers over the chasm's ledge. Let's put people on the map. Here we go. And let me move you to the map. Helps if I have the right pointer.
Ooh, I have full sight. I should not.
What?
I can see the entire map. I should not.
Reload.
I will reload.
Yeah, that's happened to other people before too. It's really weird why it does.
Yeah, it happened to me before, so.
All right. Just some general features about the dungeon here as you move through. Interior ceilings are 15 feet high, except for where the big chasms are, and the central area, which I'll let you know when you're there. There, the ceiling is 75 feet high. The chasm, if you were to fall in, goes 200 feet down. Doors are made from stone balanced on central pivots. They don't move like on a hinge from side to side. They move sideways, so that when you spin it and then it opens two entrances to the left and to the right. You understand? So they're a little strange, and each of the gaps are about 3 feet wide. Sometimes the doors stick, and if they do, I'll have you make a strength check to unstick it. But generally, that's kind of going to be the layout here. And as you stand here, you can hear faint music being played, and it echoes throughout the chamber. Are you good, Pikmin? Do you still have like crazy vision?
It's still loading in. I'm not sure yet. It's kind of being weird today.
Yeah, I told you guys that. It's been weird all weekend.
Yes, okay. It looks much less spoilerish.
Much less spoilery. Okay. So now, you guys are here in the bottom corner. You can see that there are carved reliefs of dwarves facing one another in profile to complete an arch beyond the ledge. Through the arch, there are blocky contours of a lost dwarven city sprawl in the subterranean night. From somewhere within comes an agonized wail, followed by breathless ramble of whimpering pleas. Then the whole city seems to join the chorus with the screams of creatures mad from torment. Seems like your kind of place, Pickles.
Yeah, I'm right at home.
So we're busting in, right?
Well, it's up to you. I don't think we need to alert everyone that we're here. They don't know we're coming. And this is a closed door that it's got that central pivot point, so it
All the
opens on
doors,
the other
yep.
side. But that also means it's probably well sealed on the top and the bottom.
What do you mean?
Is there a gap at the top of the bottom?
No, it's sealed. Is there a thing to spin it? Doesn't matter.
I'm going to line up here and I'm going to hold an Eldritch Blast when he opens the door.
Oh, okay. A squat stone gatehouse stands at the entrance to the dwarven city here. As Godfrey pushes the door open, which you do, you can see an arched corridor zigzags past sturdy stone walls where arrow slits squint from every angle. The far end of this hallway stands the entrance to the lost city.
Okay, there's probably people watching here.
Do the arrow slits go from like bottom to like the floor
Both.
ceiling?
You can see them. Well, you can't see anything because you're not looking in. Maybe look in the chamber and then you can actually see them because they're marked on the map. Like
Yeah, I think they're all facing the entrance, like where we are right now.
I think they're all facing the entrance, like where we are, right? You hear a voice coming from behind the wall, mimicking Godfrey.
Send my raven.
What? Okay, as the raven moves into the hallway, you hear a twang as and then an arrow flies through. Did I just close their sheet? No, it's up here. I believe. No, it misses. So you just see an arrow fly by, and your arrow, your crow, begins to flap excitedly as it just narrowly avoided being impaled.
I'll use an action to return to the pocket dimension.
Okay. You as as like I said, the arrow flew out. The raven began cawing excitedly, caw, caw! And then you hear it coming from both sides of the corridor. Several voices overlapping each other, mocking and mimicking the raven.
If I run through, maybe it'll give us enough time while they reload. just run past.
No, hold on. Cranoff, you
mean-
ready to hunt?
Game wise, can we fire through the arrow? They only go one way, right?
It would be incredibly difficult to fire through from the opposite
Yeah,
side.
so there's no. I don't think there's any getting to them, right?
Well, why don't we go ahead and roll initiative while you guys try to figure out what you want to do?
That's the third one for the day.
I mean, I asked Cranoff if he was ready to go.
I don't think he's here. I'll add him to the tracker, all the same. Alright, so you guys are standing here, right? And Godfrey is still standing at the entrance to the door. As you are standing here, Godfrey, you see some of the arrow slits.
Oh, hi there.
Like move. And then you see several creatures. These creatures, they aren't like anything you've ever encountered before. They're covered from head to toe in black feathers. They have a large beak jutting from the front of their mouth. And they are aiming short bows at you. To DM. It's a hit for 9 on a 22. And then another hit for 9, so you're taking 18 damage, Godfrey.
I'm assuming we have temp HP, yeah?
I didn't hear a rousing speech.
Right, okay.
I would always assume.
As a matter of fact,
rousing
the only speech I heard him give was actually quite depressing. It doesn't matter what we do. That bomb was gonna go off and everyone was gonna die anyway.
That's as rousing as I get. Take your temp HP.
I mean, that sort of speech rouses Kranov because he just wants to kill everybody anyway. So it doesn't.
Indeed, yes.
If you are roused, Take your 13 temp HP.
Roven's not round.
If I'm a what now?
Get roused.
Roused.
Focus!
That's what you should be doing if you're. Never mind.
Anywho, after that, you see. Wait, how far is this? That is 30. So these guys. Oh, that one's only 20. So, the first two show up. They shoot. They disappear. Then you see two new faces show up and shoot. Take another 9, Godfrey. And then disappear. Alright, Cranoff.
Blocking the door, right?
Yeah, you can walk in the door. You've taken 27 total, Godfrey.
Okay. But how many attacks were those?
4.
Okay.
Did you take heavy armor, Master?
Yeah, I did. I was calculating in my head.
You monster.
That's the best.
Until I stop
Would-
making everything bludgeoning, slashing, piercing.
Would my great sword reach through the slit and hit?
Oh
them?
no, it'd be much too large to go through the arrow slit.
Is that alright? Okay.
Psst, transform.
I don't need to transform. I'm not staying around here. That's 50.
You just gotta book it to the other side.
And that's my turn.
Okay, Tapio.
Okay, I'll be moving. That's 10. So I can see into this room.
Yep. Yeah, you can attack him. He has cover though, if that's relevant.
I'm going to cast Conjure Animals into them.
You're gonna surprise. All right. What's CR?
Let's use half again.
You said half.
Yep.
You know, when you say half, all I hear is. Bleh.
There.
Bleh. Okay. They go. Oh, they roll initiative and act separate. Okay.
I'll tell them to attack the people that shoot us with the bows, and then
Okay.
I'll move.
That's because they are large creatures. These aren't just goats, these are giant goats. And they are large beasts. And large are 4x4 or 2x2, right? Because if I put them like right in the square, 2x2. Okay. Roven.
Going to run through.
And then?
I'm gonna dash. That's my turn.
I'm just gonna open all these up. Okay. The goats are just gonna use the ram. Or not. Unfortunately, the goats are very much too large to really maneuver through here. So the last one's not going to be able to do anything. Oh geez. All right, Pikmin.
I'm gonna sigh and step up to Godfrey. Hold on, and I'm gonna cast a Dimension Door on both of us. We're going 25 feet to the north.
You're teleporting?
There.
Wait, what did you just do?
Nope. Can you hear me?
Now I can.
Discord messing up.
Was that a dimension door?
Yeah, I'm pulling Godfrey with me. I grab him and say, hold on, and we're going through about 25 feet northeast into that
Oh,
spot.
okay. I got it.
Okay. And then you land here, and you see that there are 2 Kenkus and armed with short bows. Godfrey, I don't think... Oh, that's right, you have dark vision. Forget, everybody here has dark vision.
The evil deeds you've done.
Where is my...
That's my turn.
Is there a light source in this room? Okay, Godfrey.
I'll just hit this guy. That's a miss, I think.
That's a miss, yeah.
Okay.
Is that all?
Yep, that's it.
Okay, so now the Kenku. This one's gonna flank around. This one retreats back to the door. They're going to both attack Pikmin. It looks like 2 hits.
Yeah, on me.
Yep.
13. There's my temp HP.
Then the other 2, they're going to attack some goats. Boop. And then Kranoff. Where is A2? Oh, this is A2. So A3 there. Hello?
Is it me or is everything like freaking out?
Roll
it's
20
freaking
or
out.
Discord.
Oh, I messed it up on me.
I can't speak to Discord. I just actually flipped over to Discord to check. And it seems fine. Like,
It
I'm
might
looking
be-
at 30 MS right now.
It might be just my connection going. Okay, right. I'm just gonna run to the door. Can I use an action?
Use an action to, what, open the door?
Open the door. Yeah.
It's jammed. You will need a successful strength check to force the door open.
Oh. Okay.
It is not a sufficient check. Yep, you're stuck.
Okay. And that's my turn.
Pio.
Okay, I'm going to move. I'm going to cast Frostbite on this game.
This one here. Whoops. He passed.
Okay, then I'll move back again.
All right, and Roven.
I'm gonna try to open the door too.
Strength check. That is a sufficient check. So you're able to pivot the door open.
I'm just gonna move in, and that's its turn.
Okay. The goats are going to do goat things. Do I have there? I guess I do. Nine, 14, 23. 14 for 6. 23 for 8. That's a dead Kenku. Okay, Pikmin.
Laggity lag. Yeah, AO.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna hex the other one towards the door and blast him.
Okie doke. The first one kills him.
I'm gonna keep walking away. That's all.
Godfrey?
I'll try to kill this.
Ooh! That is a dead Kenku.
Alright, then I'm just running out. And that's it.
Alright, one Kenku remains. He is going to attack a goat. Take that, goat. Alright, Roven. As you stand here exiting the hallway, you see 3 Howling Hatred Initiates run down in the hall. They show up and they throw daggers at you. And you get hit for 5. Kranoth.
I will step through the door. Yeah. Okay, so I'm not gonna transform, but I can just reach. Run here and attack the first one.
Okay, that is going to hit and kill the first initiates.
Oh, okay, and I'll attack the one above him as well.
Okay, and that is another dead initiate.
And I'll turn to the other one back. You ought to run.
He looks at you, he's like, "Oh, okay, please just don't hurt me." Tapio.
I'm going to move. That's 15, 25, I'm going to tell the goats to go to that door and open it if they can.
Can goats open doors?
I mean, they can
Kick it down.
They can charge.
Sure.
They can ram it.
And then, wait, is that alive?
Yep.
Okay. Actually, I'll attack it myself.
Yep, that's a dead Kenku.
Okay, then that will be all.
Okay. Actually, that is not the end of combat. Roven?
I'm going to run up and stab him.
And dead initiate. Okay. Let me see here. Get out of here, goats. So that would be 75. 700. 900. 400. 415 experience each. Oh, wait, did I count the Kenku? No, I did not. Screw it. 615 experience each. And then, except for Roven. Roven, you get a 2k experience minus for destroying Rin. No, I'm kidding.
Are we stopping early, or are we just getting an EXP break?
You should read our Discord chat. Alright, thanks for coming and hanging out, everybody. Appreciate you being here. If you like the stream, make sure you hit the follow button if you haven't already, and check us out in the Discord. That's where you can get involved in a game yourself, learn how to play. I will be back later today.